Hello, everybody. David Shuster here. The Trump-appointed prosecutor who recently indicted former FBI Director James Comey is now getting slammed by a federal judge. According to court transcripts, Lindsey Halligan filed the wrong charging documents. More on that in a moment. First, a little background on Halligan. She is a 36-year-old former Colorado beauty queen who sometimes talks like a stereotypical beauty queen. Here she is from a few weeks ago discussing the Smithsonian.
I think it should reflect the values of the American people instead of pushing ideology that Americans overwhelmingly do not support. And I think, I guess...
World peace, world peace, world peace. Anyway, Halligan was named U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia when the previous one, appointed by Donald Trump, resigned rather than push a prosecution against Comey that he thought had no merit. Apparently, no junior-level prosecutors were willing to go to the grand jury either, so Halligan did it herself.
Lindsey Halligan, the newly installed U.S. attorney who was an associate secretary at the White House and is Donald Trump's former defense attorney and has never prosecuted a case. She brought this case to the grand jury by herself, we are told. She presented for a couple of hours without any help from other prosecutors in the office. At least they weren't presenting the evidence to that grand jury.
The fact that she couldn't find a single assistant U.S. attorney in an office of well over 100 of them is very telling to me. It's also telling that she is the lone person to have signed that indictment. She could not find any career professional to do that.
And when she signed it and filed the indictment with the federal court, Halligan submitted documents that contradicted each other. One document said the grand jury returned indictments on 2 counts and refused on a third. The other document said the grand jury refused to indict on all 3 counts. The magistrate judge, I'm a little confused as to why I was handed 2 things with the same case number that are inconsistent, Ms. Halligan. So I only reviewed one with the 2 counts that our office redrafted when we found out about the two counts that were true billed, and I signed that one. I did not see the other one. I don't know where that came from. The court judge, you didn't see it? Halligan, I did not see that one. The court judge, so your office didn't prepare the indictment that they... Halligan, no, prepared 3 counts. I only signed the 1, the 2 count. I don't know which one with 3 counts you have in your hands. The court judge, it has your signature on it. Halligan, okay, well, correctly submitting grand jury documents is basic prosecution stuff. But Halligan got that wrong on top of going against the advice of career line prosecutors in seeking the indictment to begin with. The reason the career prosecutors would not go along with this is because they reportedly did not see evidence to back up the allegations against Comey. Halligan, at the urging of Donald Trump, charged Comey with lying in a Senate hearing 5 years ago.
And this was a hearing about the Trump-Russia investigation, but the testimony at issue was not about the Trump-Russia investigation. It was about whether James Comey had authorized his deputy, Andrew McCabe, at the time, to leak a story to the Wall Street Journal back in 2018 about investigations into the Clinton Foundation.
Comey testified to the Senate that he did not authorize his FBI deputy, Andrew McCabe, to leak information to the press. Prosecutors in the first Trump Justice Department, along with an FBI Inspector General, concluded that McCabe leaked and told Comey about it afterwards.
If you look closely at what McCabe said was that he directed a leak to the Wall Street Journal and told Comey about it after the fact. So it's true that Comey never authorized it in the sense of okaying it before it happened. So I don't see how they can make that case.
But in this 2025 case now against Comey, Halligan claims Comey authorized the leak in advance, even though that contradicts the record and all the evidence. Again, here is Fox News legal analyst Andrew McCarthy.
And what the Inspector General found, and this isn't even just what the Inspector General found, this is McCabe's own version of events.
Right.
McCabe said that he directed the leak and he told Comey about it afterwards. Now, they have a dispute about what exactly McCabe told Comey afterwards and whether Comey was approving or disapproving of it. But the charge is that Comey authorized the leak, and he didn't authorize the leak.
Based on the evidence and the sloppy nature of the Halligan indictment, legal experts say that under normal circumstances, a judge would dismiss the indictment, throw it out. But given the political environment, Donald Trump's comments on the case, and the potential for threats and violence against the judge, many legal experts, including Andrew McCarthy, believe the judge will let the case go to trial.
So I think this judge should throw the case out, but I'm afraid that he won't throw the case out because everyone will say he's a Biden judge and the fix is in. So it's probably, I mean, even though I wouldn't want to go through it myself, it's probably better if there's a trial and the jury acquits him, but this case should be thrown out.
The case should be thrown out. And that's because there is not evidence to support the prosecution. Lindsey Halligan went against the advice of all the career prosecutors in the Eastern District of Virginia, and Halligan demonstrated she doesn't know the basics of federal criminal rules of procedure. Count me among those who actually hope the judge keeps this going to trial and lets a jury humiliate Halligan and humiliate the Trump Justice Department. When former FBI Director James Comey and his defense attorney, former special counsel Pat Fitzgerald, get Comey's day in court, it is going to be a sight to see. The shredding and annihilation of Lindsey Halligan and the Trump Justice Department will be beyond epic. I know, it's unfair for James Comey to have to go through this banana republic prosecution, but in the end, Comey will be vindicated, Halligan will be torched, and a jury of 12 citizens will deliver an unprecedented rebuke to the Trump Justice Department. Donald Trump may think that his beauty queen prosecutor has done him a favor by charging James Comey, but this case is already blowing up in Donald Trump's face and proving that all the Trump and his sycophants can offer is incompetence, delusions, and lies. Keep the courtroom transcripts coming. By the way, Donald Trump's ICE agents have been recorded on camera attacking legal, peaceful residents. In Iowa City, Iowa, those are federal agents chasing Jorge Gonzalez. He works with proper paperwork at this bread garden market and restaurant.
I'm a combat vet. No, I'm a combat vet.
Inside, an infuriated U.S. military veteran records the violent arrest.
Are you a cop?
Hey, you let me?
Are you ICE or a cop? Hey, are you ICE or a cop?
Hey, you let me?
Call me, yeah, please, call 911. Hey, are you ICE or a cop?
The agents refuse to respond.
Hey, are you ICE or a cop? You could be anything.
Hey, you let me?
Are you
Hey, you
ICE or
let
a
me?
cop?
Hey, you let me?
Check out that video at the link below. It generated a lot of comments on YouTube. One of the most popular from TYL wrote, "Is this the most horrible country in the world?" I hear you. I look forward to reading your comments about Trump U.S. Attorney Lindsey Halligan getting slammed for the sloppy and fact-free indictment of James Comey. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.